Well, hello to everybody out there in this great big world. Yes, this is your brother Dana, coming to you from the still, snow deep, cold winter of Chicago. But besides that, all is well. And I want to say a special shalom to you, my precious Hebrew family members. May the love of the Most High Yah just encompass you during these days. I've been just kind of sitting in my office here and listening to some music and talking to the Most High Yah. And then all of a sudden, the song that, for me personally, Kirk Franklin made this song known to me, that was titled, "There's Something About That Name, Jesus." And so it came on, and it took me back to just kind of sit in my chair, and I began to just really thank the Most High Yah. Something about that name Yahshua. Something about the name Yahshua. It is the sweetest name I know. Oh, how I love the name Yahshua. And oh, how I love the name Yahshua. It is the sweetest name I know. See, I have not learned how sweet the name of Yahshua is until you, my Hebrew family members, truly taught me that his name is sweet. See, all our lives, at least, within my culture, it has always been taught that if we want, God will only help those who help themselves, and that it is our responsibility to work hard and to store up and to build the barn and have a retirement so that we can continue to live a life of comfort and security. And then within some of that extra that we really don't need, we'll donate it. And then I think about the faith and the name of Yahshua that has really developed in my life since I've been living with you, my Hebrew family members, for the past 26 years. Just finding out who you really are 5 years ago. That I think about us as white evangelicals when it comes, in white America, as Proverbs 13:23 that says, "A poor person's farm will produce and may produce much food, but injustice sweeps it away." And because of the injustice of this country, we have swept away all your wealth to then sit back and call you lazy. And because you're lazy, God will not bless you. When all along now I have learned that it is the injustice of America, it is the injustice of white superiority, it is the injustice of the spirit of Esau that has taken your wealth. And then to justify our injustice, we now call you poor because you're lazy and you don't want to work and you just want to steal. And yet, even amongst this description that we in this nation have created for you, your faith and your love and your devotion to Yahshua HaMashiach in declaring to me that it is a sweet name has given me the faith and the strength to do what the Most High Yah has called me to do. And that, again, is the reason why my life is so blessed, because the Bible says, right, that those who bless Israel will be blessed. And so I thought of Luke chapter 12, starting at verse 13, when it says, I need my glasses for this. Someone in the crowd said to Yahshua, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." Look, on a side note, I'm just chuckling because I'm so used to calling you my brother, so I missed the word my brother. So I was like, people going, "Hey, brother." But anyway, someone in the crowd said to Yahshua, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." But he said to him, "Man, who made me a judge or arbitrator over you?" And he said to them, "Take care and be on your guard against all covetousness. For one's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." And he told them a parable, saying that the land of a rich man produced plentiful, not even from injustice, but out of his own land it was plentiful. And he thought to himself, "What shall I do? For I have nowhere to store my crops." And he said to himself, "I will do this. I will tear down my barns, and I will build larger ones. And there I will store all my grain and my goods and all my abundances. And I will say to my soul, you have ample goods laid up for many years. Relax, eat, drink, and be merry." But the Most High Yah said to him, "Fool, this night your soul is required of you, and the things you have prepared, whose will they be? So is the one who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God." And so you, my Hebrew family members, have taught me what it really truly means to be rich towards the Most High Yah, and not rich because of your own doings. I have some major bump-ins with my family, some of my family, when it comes to, I'm 50 years old and I have no retirement. I have no retirement plan. I have no 401k. I have nothing. Nothing that secures my future. In fact, the job that I work right now is like a contracting job. I only get paid when I work. And if things close down, I'm done. But see, something you, my Hebrew family members, have taught me, and that is faith. Faith in the sweetest name that you know, the name of Yahshua HaMashiach, and his provision. And that to give all I have now is going to guarantee me. It's going to guarantee me that the Most High Yah will never leave me nor forsake me. Because again, if I use my life and my resources to be a blessing to Israel, then the Most High Yah has promised me that I will be blessed. And so I want to finish reading this that I found from a Christian evangelical. And he says that the rich fool parable gave me a gut check when I was starting to seriously pursue financial independence and early retirement. That's one of the things that I am laughed at and judged by. I see myself so clearly in the story that I took on the identity of the rich fool and started a personal finance blog. It continues to guide me as I strive for a life defined by radical generosity instead of comfort and security. Most of all, the rich fool illustrates the dangers of saving with no ceiling for a future that isn't even guaranteed. And unfortunately, that's exactly how most people approach their finances today. It's not most people. It is you, my white evangelical people. So instead of giving generously out of a historically unprecedented abundance, you hoard your wealth. even the wealth that you are hoarding is coming from the injustices of this nation. You operate with a scarcity mindset, planning for the what ifs and worst case scenarios. Like rich fools, we build then those bigger barns. And of course, our barns took much different today. Instead of stockpiling grain, you want to build a bigger 401k plan. You want to build a bigger savings account. You want to build a bigger. And so in closing today, I just wanted to share that as I sat there and I listened to that song, something about that name, Yahshua. I want to say thank you to my Hebrew family members for teaching me how sweet that name is. Because you have shown me in all these years under the oppression and the white supremacy and the word says that you are perplexed and crushed on every side, but you will never be destroyed. And in all of that, your faith and your example has truly reinforced my devotion to you, because I know that is an exact fruit that shows me truly the Most High Yah. So there is something about that name, Yahshua. And I thank you, my Hebrew family members, for showing me the sweetness that lies truly behind that name, and knowing who he really is, and now being able to cleave to you as the true chosen people of God, the Most High Yah. Good night.